Bitcoin is dropping, and altcoins like Ethereum, they are about to take out their previous lows here. And today, guys, I need to talk you through if you should be worried about this pullback right here. Are we about to now continue and take out these lows and go towards the downside? Today I will talk about something very important that is happening in the next 24 hours, and this thing is going to determine what the next direction for crypto in general is actually going to be. So guys, you will want to watch this video from the beginning until the end if you are invested in crypto at all. Welcome back everybody, my name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. So what you can see for Bitcoin is that after failing to get supported here on the yellow dotted line, well, we got supported 1, 2, 3, 4 times, but then eventually we broke down. We are now approaching the key support level here at $81,700. Also, I will mention that we have lost the 200-day moving average, the green line right here. So yes, we are seeing some significant selling pressure for Bitcoin and for crypto in general. If you look at the last 24 hours, you can see that many altcoins are down tremendously, and Bitcoin is also, of course, down. And this has to do with macro factors right now. And you can see that traditional markets, look at this huge red daily candle here. Traditional markets are not liking the current environment here, and we are going down. Okay, so if you look at Bitcoin, you can see that also on the shorter time frames, like the 2-day time frame. I talked about this formation right here. We broke down from it, and since then we have had a decent move towards the downside. So we currently find ourselves at $83,000. Now, if you look at Solana, same thing here. Solana has had a pullback. We have not yet approached the previous lows, but we do have a support level at 120. But looking at Ethereum, Ethereum is right now trying to stay above the previous swing lows here. So you can see my support level at 1,881. But also the lowest levels that we closed here within this massive bearish trend is at 1,864. So these are the levels that I am watching right now for Ethereum and for Solana. And for Bitcoin, as I said, we do have a support level at 81,700. Now, one scenario that could happen is that we actually come down to this point. I think that's pretty likely. And then I think that it's also likely that we could have some kind of reaction and some kind of bounce here. So then it depends on where is like Ethereum going to be. I think that Ethereum could, if we see that pullback for Bitcoin, Ethereum could actually take out their previous lows. Of course, it would be very more convincing for the bulls if we don't take out the previous lows here. But then we do have the support at 1,805, as you can see on my orange lines. So then I'm expecting a bounce from this level at least. So that's what I'm watching right now for Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum. For Doge, after having a nice pump towards the upside, now having pullbacks. Cardano is still going sideways. That's interesting. And also XRP is actually having some decent drops towards the downside here. So still we're approaching the support level at $1.95. And for Cardano, the support level will be at 60 cents. So why are we going down? So the traditional markets, like I showed you, huge red candle right here. And this is on the back of a lot of the fear in the market right now, and soon I will talk you through what I am watching that's going to happen in 24 hours, and that is going to have a big effect on the next major move. So first off, Trump says that he will be announcing pharma tariffs soon as well. He already announced a lot of tariffs. He said that they are going to be permanent, and so this is why the market is really still fearful. It's reacting a bit less and less to all of these announcements, but yeah, this is spooking the market. What's also spooking the market is the fact that the GDP has been going down in the United States. So the GDP, the economy is doing worse. This is expected because of the tariffs being announced and just general pessimism in the market here. For the short term, long term, we will see what effect this is going to have with all of these tariffs. But short term, the market is not reacting good and the economy is not reacting good. Also, the inflation is back on the rise. If you look at the PCE inflation, which is the Fed's preferred inflation measure, it came in hotter than expected. It was rising to 2.8%. The expectation was 2.7%. So the PCE inflation is coming in higher than expected. The economy is doing worse. Markets are doing trash, everything is crashing, traditional markets and crypto. And so it's just the environment we are in right now. And this is going to continue for a while, guys. We could be in this kind of a big volatile environment with big swings towards, well, now it's been like mostly towards the downside, but they are also going to be towards the upside eventually. But for now, it's to the downside. But this volatility is going to continue and the uncertainty is going to continue. I'm not closing any of my trades, but I understand that the volatility is going to continue and we could see some lower prices here. So like I said, for Bitcoin in the short term, 81,700, then you have 76, and then we have $72,000. And if I am able to get in at these lower prices here, then I am going to add to my positions. But big update on that coming on Monday or Tuesday. Now, one major thing that I'm watching right now is how the sentiment is going to be in the weekend, because we know that the traditional markets are closed right now and the futures market is going to open up Sunday evening. So today, Saturday, we are going to see what the market is going to, or not the markets, but the general news articles and everything that's going to come out, because we are going to see crypto try to front run that. Because when the traditional market opens up on Sunday evening, if we open up bearish or bullish, of course that's going to affect crypto. But also leading into that, if we have general bearish sentiment throughout Saturday, then the crypto people are going to try to front run that by selling off earlier. Or if we have positive mentions of crypto, they are going to try to react positively to that, or like, yeah, they will try to pump the prices leading into the opening of the markets. Another huge thing, and this is maybe even more important that I'm watching, is we know that Michael Saylor has raised $700 million that he intends on buying Bitcoin with. Now the question is, has he already purchased Bitcoin, or is he going to wait a little bit with that? We know that in general he likes to just buy immediately. No matter what the price is, he likes to buy immediately, and he usually announces that on Mondays. Now, if he announces on Monday that he purchased Bitcoin with all of the money and still the price didn't pump, then I am expecting a pullback. This is just the reality of the situation, guys. This is how the markets typically react, because if he announces that he already used all of his money, he bought Bitcoin, and we're still at these prices, then the market is going to react negatively. So yeah, I'm watching for all of these support levels, but I am ready to actually take action here if we come down to any of these lower levels at 76 or 72 for sure. I will be adding to my positions. But on a good note, the regulatory environment continues to improve for crypto. So US banks may now engage in crypto-related activities without seeking pre-approval from the FDIC. So things are happening, things are going well for crypto, but the prices, of course, with the current mayhem that we are in the markets in general, yes, the prices are going down. But we're setting the stage now, guys, for when the bullish momentum comes back up. We have everything we need. We have the ETFs, we have, you know, all of the SEC is bullish, we have the strategic Bitcoin reserve, we have everything we need. So once the bullish sentiment comes back up, things are going to happen pretty quickly, in my opinion. But for now, we're gonna be in for some sideways action. We're gonna be in for volatile price moves towards the up and towards the downsides for the next few months, I am pretty sure. So that is what I'm expecting. And for my trading strategies, I am still down a little bit here. And on one hand, I'm happy with the volatility, because that means that my trading strategies are actually on the algorithm. It's making more money. But of course, I am bullish in general, so I want us to eventually have that pump towards the upside in a prolonged manner, and I believe that's going to happen. So for now, I am calm. I need to make sure that I handle the margins here to make sure I don't get liquidated, and yes, that is taking a lot of my liquidity right now, and that is what it is, but I'm still bullish. And in the meantime, my trading strategies are going to use this volatility to make more money. Okay, guys, that is what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.